Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Tyler Merkovich. That's Emery Huntazarda playbook. And the playoffs are here. NFC wildcard game. The Eagles travel to Dallas for the second consecutive week after Dallas blanked them in Week 17, 24-0. But how does Philadelphia bounce back? A bunch of turnovers, a bunch of missed throws by McNabb. You know, Macklin could have caught that pass over the middle. McNabb just missed Deshaun Jackson deep. They're a big play team. If they get a couple big plays, they get a lot of momentum going. But their D-line was absolutely getting worked by that huge, massive O-line. And Mark Colombo, one of the Cowboys guard, may be back. So what are your keys to victory for the Eagles?
The Eagles have to maximize their possessions. They are a big play team. When you play in a team like the Cowboys that can run the football with that huge offensive line, you have to maximize your possession. So you have to be precise with the football. That passing game has to be firing on all cylinders. That's the problem you have when you're a predominantly passing attack. If you have an off day, it throws off the entire offense. So they have to be precise with the football and maximize their possessions, number one. Two, defensively, they have to stop the Cowboys on first down. If they're not able to get the Cowboys in a second and long, third and long situation, then they're going to be in for a long day because the Cowboys can't eat up the TOP with the ground game. So they really have to win on first down defensively. Third, they need the big play, whether it be on defense, offense, special teams. The Eagles have to create the big play in order to have some success in this game, especially playing on the road in front of 100,000 people in Cowboy Stadium.
Big D, yes. Bringing a home field advantage Jerry would like. But the Eagles, they really need to stop Miles Austin, get after him. And their D-line and O-line really need to pick it up. Trent Cole was getting stonewalled by Flozell Adams, and that O-line was making too much mistakes, letting the defensive line get at McNabb. But what are your keys to victory for the Cowboys, who essentially, when they keep Romo protected and run the ball, Felix Jones, we've been raving about all year, gets a touchdown, they're going to be tough to beat.
No, the Cowboys have to continue to win the battle in the trenches. They stonewall the Eagles up front. The Eagles couldn't get pushed in both games, whether it be Week 9 or Week 17. The Eagles could not get across the line of scrimmage, thus putting these guys in second and short or even third and short situations, and the Cowboys are able to effectively win the game up front, which is where you want to win the football game up front. That's what the games usually want. Second, defensively, they have to get pressure on McNabb. You saw what happens when you disrupt his timing. Balls come out all over the place. Receivers get a little bit tattered in the route, so you have to really disrupt his timing. That means that Marcus Ware is going to have another huge game again against the Eagles, so that's going to be huge. Third, I look at the special teams matchup. Continue to pin the Eagles deep. Make the Eagles work that offense down the field. That should be a key. I like Dallas in this game. I don't think the Eagles are strong up front right now, especially losing the big center up the middle. That means that pressure is going to get to McNabb. He's going to have to make a lot of plays on the move, which he's still good at, but it's going to give you may have an incompletion here and there, and that's going to give the Cowboys that added possession to move the ball down the field. It may be another close game, but I do like the Cowboys.
Well, you've been saying it all year. You do not trust the Cowboys secondary. I think the Eagles will get enough big plays. If they get 2 or 3 big plays, that could be a difference here. I'm going to take the Eagles. They're going to beat the Cowboys. Remember the last time the Cowboys beat the Giants 2 regular season games. Then they played the Giants a third time, and the Giants got them in Dallas. And it's the same situation here. Dallas goes in 2-0 at home, heads high. I think the Eagles come back, take care of the ball, get the big plays they need, and upset the Dallas Cowboys.
If you look at the O-line play of both teams and watch how, from the snap of the ball, how they fire off the football and able to push the line at least 1.5 yards back, that means the running back has another 4 yards he's going to get before he gets touched. That means your linebackers on the defensive side are getting eat up by those guards, and that opens up a lot of lanes, and that is a problem. I think they'll win that battle.
Hey, West Coast offense, you know, dump it off to your backs, use them. I like McNabb in the passing game still. Selleck and those fast receivers on the outside. Avant stepping up.
Well, if they can't maximize, they better maximize those possessions. They better take those prime possessions and win the.
This is the prime time game, Saturday night. Big game, NFC East rivalry right here. Wild card weekend. For more, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL.